On the bottom left, it's the Protoss player, Florencio. Guti Black says, good luck, have fun, Florencio. And I say, good luck, have fun. Right back at him. Alright, on top right, we have the Terran player getting a supply depot at the standard location. And then I say, Ecuador? He's like, yeah, I'm in my troll account. Oh, dang. Oh, new name change. So it's a friend that I know that's a GM who's trolling in the Masters level with a different account. And yeah, he's a streamer as well. His name is Guti. Guti from Ecuador. Very nice guy. So here I am starting off with a pylon and a forge, no gas. Now there is two blind spots for a Protoss for Terran, and other than him scouting, would be right here and right here, because you want the cannons to be in this area. So in this case, I'm showing him my probe. I am looking at the scene if it's a factory. I'm clicking it. And then I make my two cannons. Now I make them in this situation where I can make a gateway to block them if I see any SCVs getting fully pulled. It's kind of like, oops. Now there's about a good amount of time where it's okay to just let them be. You can make a pylon or something and disrupt them, but there's a point where he's not going to want to bother. He's been using his resources for the follow-up counter, so he's only sending so many SCVs. Marine comes out at a perfect time. Now you got a little bit of time to at least make 2 or 3 cannons, as long as your timing on your pylon is good on the high ground, and that doesn't get denied. It's always good to sometimes have 2 pylons, and then one's gonna get canceled by whichever SCV pool that's gonna attack it. Because the faster you have the pylon, the faster you can cannon, which is what they don't want from you. Very little detail. So the Terran right here, he's having a little hard time right now because we're getting cannons closer to the command center. Now at home I don't have any buildings. It's just kind of like a push, and I can't reserve too much income to a follow-up yet. Oh, I'm trying to get that Marine. Almost. Said okay, okay. You're gonna have to move out. This is called the eviction notice build. You evict the Terran because there's just some Terrans that just don't want to leave, so they're gonna get evicted. Now here I check what the factory is, and I make a pylon here to stop him from making a tech lab so he can make a tank. I prefer him getting cyclones because it is harder to deal with this with cyclones. You lose some SCVs. Oh, we got to move on. Yep, he's evicted. Oh, getting my Z-Lot. Getting his command center. Factory's coming up. He's feeling slightly okay. He just needs to get through this. Now he could pick up some SCVs from this command center, but he thought he can just, you know, run through my guards. Took a couple. Oh yeah, 1 Marine left. So next thing, so I'm already getting my gas to do the switch. I only make my cybernetics core here at my top. My gateways are typically up here, because once I clear this out, I make an expansion here, and I can make my stargates here and then attack them from there. It's one of the ways that I do it. There's a couple different ways. Eventually I can get the stargates here or here and get the void raids, while my stalkers are coming out of these guys. Now in this case you got the high ground, right? He wants gas. He's not going to get gas very easily because you're blocking him already. First you slow him down with the Z-Lot, you know, then you slow him down with the cannon, because once that cannon comes up, he moves out to another base. Now in this case, Guti already has another base, so he's kind of trying to get the macro on. I got stuck right here with the probe, with the stalker. That little gap. Oh. Guti's getting 3 Marines in the bunker. That's containing this area. That zone's clear. He's sending his SCVs over here for safety. I'm getting my gas going and Stargate, making sure a cannon's here so he doesn't, I don't lose it to this stuff. He's gonna want to try to get in, but I blocked him. So you can't take advantage of that particular situation where you lose so many probes accidentally. Trying to get that cyclone right here. Oh, you messed up right here in the cannon's just doing damage right now, slowly. Ooh, that was a nice Widow Mine placement. It was right here. Yeah, that was good. Got my pylon over here with my probe. What I'm doing here is I'm trying to make sure I get my battery shield so I can do a better harass than just sending stalkers over. Nice little battle right here. 2 cyclones doing some damage. Stalkers are just trying to keep them. I'm taking out the SCVs. Got more stalkers over here dealing with the bottom. Multitasking. There we go. Guti's got 2 factories. Got 2 cyclones over here and some marines. Got a micro out. Still getting 2 stalkers here. Stargate's up. Starting to make void raids. On his side, he's continuing his cyclone play. Oh, Widow Mines. 1 cyclone, 1 Widow Mine. At the moment, he is technically in the lead on the macro. He has 1 full mining base. It's a fresher mineral patch than mine. Mines are separate. So I only got 6 patches and declining. So my playstyle has a lot to do with being resourceful. It's more of a resourceful, reactionary Protoss player. I'm very good with my income in regards to spending very little as possible, but using the right techniques to do really good damage. That's why I don't really worry about this stuff too often regarding an expansion. You just follow the play. Now in this case, he's doing really good because he still has obviously a really healthy mining base, and he's got 2 factories, and that's a really good composition for stalkers for sure. So stalkers are definitely not the answer here in this situation, especially with his transition. He's got 3 racks that he just lost that he should be getting back together, but he's worried about this area. But my void raids are really good versus cyclone play. So I'm getting 2-hit prong attack. Oh, Widow Mine. Spotted it. Trying to micro that one out into the Cyclones, but too much DPS. Void Rays are over here. They're retransitioning. Got the Widow Mines in different spots. Spotted that Widow Mine. Come over here to the tough one. They got some supply depots. Force him from getting too much. If he has too many buildings, he won't have supply. It's like taking out a building, or at least freezing it for a little while. Got Sockers right here with the flank with the Void Raids. Got the Cyclones from Guti. Widow Mines. He's trying to produce Marines 3 at a time. Getting the high ground with the Stalkers, that way the Marines don't get the Void Rays. GG.